Hey everyone, and welcome to my video tutorial for You Grew On Me by Tim Minchin. It's a pretty easy song to play. There's a lot of repetition and a lot of flat chords, so you should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. We start off with a basic B chord, nothing exciting there. The B moves down to become a B flat, keep all the rest of the notes the same, and now down into an E chord. Now, that's basically the only three chords in the first verse, so let's learn how to make them nice. So rather than just going in the right hand, we alternate between the top notes of the chord and the bottom note of the chord. So with the left hand, that sounds like this. Now there's one little addition as well that you can make, and that's on the third chord here. Watch my pinky when I'm about to play it. Alright, ready? So that makes it sound quite nice. Now, let's go through and play the entire first verse. So we have, this is the first line, this is the You Grew On Me like a tumour. And now when you spread through me, now we add one more note over there. Just that one, nothing else. Alright, so now for a Now You're In My Heart, we just play this chord. And now, for I Should Have Cut You Out, we go just to this third chord, and now back to the first, and now we're ready to launch into the bridge. So we go, just going to go back from the beginning of I Should Have Cut You Out. So this is what it sounds like. Alright, so let's see how to do it. The left hand's really easy. You're just playing the bass notes of the only three chords that that are in this little section, which are the B, the E, and an F sharp, which gets introduced. So, but not in that order. Start off with the E. Now into the B. Now the right hand goes. Now we go into the F sharp. So as long as you get the timing right, then that sounds pretty good. So we'll do this again. And now into the bridge. So, first chord in the bridge is this one. A flat minor, apparently. Then the bottom notes of the right hand chord sort of move upwards with each step, and the left hand moves down with each step. So, middle note disappears for the next chord. So those are the three basic chords in this section. So it goes. To make it sound nice, this is how I do it. Now the left hand's going. Whoops. So, let's do this. Alright, so now we need to go back from there. The left hand goes. So we go. That I just repeated that one again for No Dose of Emotional Chemotherapy. Now, just when you're expecting us to do that again, we jump right up here to an E flat major for Can Halt My Pathetic Decline. The left hand goes. So on the way down, notice that there's slightly different notes to what I'm playing on the way up. On the way down, it's. So that's here, and the right hand is going. So it alternates between that and that. So now we do this twice. Now the second time we just add that in to make it a 7, it sounds a little bit nicer. Now we're just going back when you were benign here, so we go. Add in a couple of extra notes and go. section going back into the verse. So the right hand's going. And the left hand's just going. So it's... Alright, so now let's put it all together. I'm going to play everything we've learnt so far, starting from the very beginning. Too easy. Alright. Now, that is just repeating itself again. So that's from I picked you up like a virus to would probably kill me too, if you've got the lyrics in front of you. Just the exact same thing again. The next verse is a tiny bit different, only a tiny bit, so we're going from you grew on me like carcinoma, crept upon me like untreated glaucoma. Now, rather than going up again, we're just moving this middle note down one, so it becomes a minor chord. Now I find it hard to see this untreated dose of down again. You has blinded me. Now it's all exactly the same for a bit. Should have consulted my local physician. I'm stuck now forever with this tunnel vision. My periphery is screwed. Wherever I look now, all I see is you. Now, this is where you're expecting me to go. But it's different this time because there's a key change. So I'm going, all I see is you. Now up a tone to F. So I go. So now this is all just the same notes but up a tone. Apologies, by the way, to anyone who has trouble with key changes, but, you know, practice makes perfect, so I'm going to sort of leave you on your own there. Now, we're going into the very last verse, and this is where it sort of suddenly starts sounding grand. So, bring your left hand not just to there, but down an octave to there, and then if you feel like it, you can sort of go. But it's a lot of effort, so you don't have to. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to. So we're going into the very last. You grew on me like a tumour. Now, just like in the last verse we played, rather than going to the next chord, we go into the minor version of this, so... And the left hand goes... So... Now back again, just as normal. Again to the minor, a bit quieter for the I guess I never knew. So this is just the same but really quiet. So from there you can do whatever you like at the end. What I did then was just go up the notes of the C sharp major chord, so just in the left hand play my bass notes and then have that at the end, which is just made of octaves plus the F in the middle. Octaves on C sharp, that is.